Howdy everybody. Wow, this Monday's video is going to be awesome. Holy cow, I can't wait. Well, anyways, it's here. Oh, wait. Well, it just seems like just yesterday I did a Monday video, and it's already another Monday. Man, I mean, that saying is true. Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, I love what I'm doing, but man, time flies by way too fast. But anyways, this is for week 29, guys. July 20th through the 26th. So, last week, if you guys remembered watching, if you watched, and if you remember that the YouTube channel hit 5,000 subscribers. And I totally thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And I told you last week that in this Monday's video, which is today, right now, that I would give you some information on winning a couple raffles or a couple giveaways that I plan on doing. So, here it is. Here's the instructions. Down in the comments section below, I want you to put 4 words and 4 words only into a comment. I want to win. Now, when you put I want to win in there, I want you to do it one time, and like I said, with nothing else in the comments. You can do other comments and stuff. I'm not saying don't do any other comments, but do I want to win. And when you do I want to win, don't do it twice, don't do it 3 times, don't do it 4 times, because if there's more than one entry, I'm going to delete all of your entries. So what I'm going to do is next Monday, I'm going to announce the winners, and we're going to give away a couple virtual prizes. Now you ask yourself, oh Dave, what am I going to win if I enter this grand contest of yours? Well, you're going to win one of 2 things. You're going to win either a Devon Knight token pack from his website, or you're going to win a tile set from Greg Taylor at Dungeon Arts. So I'm going to announce the winners next Monday on next Monday's video. And like I said, and listen to the instructions and read the instructions down below. I want you to put I want to win, that's it, in the post. You cannot enter more than once. If you enter more than once, I will get rid of all of your entries. Alright, so there you go. Good luck to everybody, and I will announce those next Monday on the YouTube channel. So, as I did last week, for the first time, I took some of the best comments of the week from the YouTube channel, and I read a couple of them, and I think that's going to be a pretty good thing, and I think a lot of people liked me doing that as well. So I've got a couple more questions that happened throughout the week. I've got 3 today, and the first one is from Josh Murdoch. And Josh, we had been going back and forth about the Goliath race and how he likes the Goliath race. Well, he left a comment, and this is the comment, and it says, David, I was hoping Goliaths could 2-weapon fight with longswords, but I don't understand why they can't. Can you help me? Well, first off, Goliaths can 2-weapon fight. There is no rule in D&D 5th edition saying that only this person or this race or this class can 2-weapon fight. So in Dungeons & Dragons 5e, if you play a gnome, if you play a wizard, if you play a dragonborn, or the new race Goliath, you can 2-weapon fight. You can 2-weapon fight if you are a paladin, if you're a fighter, if you're even a wizard, or a rogue. The freedom in D&D 5e allows anyone, any race, any class to 2-weapon fight. Now, Josh, remember, there's a couple stipulations. There's some rules for 2-weapon fighting, and you can actually take a look at that tutorial that I did last week on 2-weapon fighting, but I'll kind of go over it again here for you. Now, if you want a 2-weapon fight, you have to have weapons that have a light tag on them, okay? Something like short swords or daggers. Now, however, you can take the dual wielder feat, which is an optional feat, and if you're a dungeon master, he or she allows you to take that, then that allows you to dual wield any one-handers that do not have the light tag on them. So yes, to answer your question, Goliaths most certainly can get 2 longswords to 2-weapon fight. But you can 2-weapon fight at level 1, but you won't get the longswords till level 4 when you get your first ability score improvement, and substitute that with the optional taking a feat. So, Josh, hope that answers your question. Now, next is from Lauren Bauer, All right, and Lauren Bauer, we were talking about the Aasimar and how she thought it was cool that it was in the Dungeon Master's Guide. So Lauren asked me, she says, do the Aasimar get any other traits or abilities in higher levels other than what's listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide, like maybe flying for the Dragonborn as an example in 4th edition? So I told Lauren, unfortunately not. And everything in the Aasimar, for the Aasimar, is already provided in the Dungeon Master's Guide. It is an optional race example. Well, it's an optional race example, but it does give you everything, and you can use that as a race. But I mean, if you want to get with your Dungeon Master, maybe. But I just don't know. I wouldn't go something like that as giving him flying like the Aarakocra just yet. But hey. Then again, Lauren, 5th edition is still really brand new. It's only been out for a year. And in a tabletop game lifespan, a year is pretty much still brand new. So wait until you see if there's any other optional rules coming out. There could be an optional rule book coming out down the line. We just honestly just don't know yet. So to answer your question, unfortunately not, Lauren. Everything is already listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide. So the last question is from G11354, and he always leaves a lot of good comments. And the comment that he has left this week is regarding simplicity for the game master and players. Do you, David, prefer Savage Worlds or D&D 5e as a system to play? And I told G11, I said, look, G11, I enjoy both systems. I mean, I've been a D&D guy since 1984, and I've really had a blinder on for just D&D. And within the last year, I've really started playing all these other optional games and all these other, rule sets and getting to know 3D6 and D100, and it's been awesome. But yes, Savage Worlds is ranking up there towards the top of my favorite games to play. Along with D&D 5th edition, I'm just going to answer your question. Both. I mean, I love playing both. They're both easy to play. The rules and mechanics are simple. You're not bogged down in all these little ticky-tacky rules for every single thing, like in a D&D 3.5 or a Pathfinder. And I'm sorry, D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder people out there, we all know that there's a lot of rules in Pathfinder. There's no denying that. But D&D 5e and also Savage Worlds, it knocks all that out. It brings the game down to a very fast-paced level. I love both of them. Simple mechanics, and the great thing is I play with a lot of new players, and both D&D 5e and Savage Worlds, they're great for new players, and I truly promote both of those if you're new to the tabletop genre. So yes, play both, and I play both. So all right. So that's Ask Dave. I like that every single week. I'm going to keep doing that. So, big announcement that I had last Wednesday during the DM workshop. Holy cow. Wednesday, I got a great email from the owner of Fantasy Grounds. His name is Doug Davidson. Doug Davidson has agreed to come onto the stream sometime after Gen Con. He's in his con circuit right now. So after Gen Con, once he gets back home, rests and all that good stuff, he has agreed to come onto the stream. It will be on probably a Wednesday night, hopefully. And we're going to talk about Fantasy Grounds. We're going to talk about the past, the history of Fantasy Grounds, where it started out, where it was in a state when he inherited it, when he purchased the company. And then as we go into, the new tabletop genre of the future, what is Fantasy Grounds and its new Fantasy Grounds 3 that's coming out later going to improve on the already awesome tabletop that they already have. So it's going to be using the Unity engine, as I hear. And so Doug's going to come on and talk to us about everything from the past, present, and future of Fantasy Grounds. And I can't wait to have him on. It's going to be really awesome to have him on. All right, so to move on. Great. This morning was so great. I woke up Went out, did some things in the yard at the crack of dawn. I'm sure my neighbors weren't too happy with me mowing the grass when the sun was on the horizon still, but that's okay. They do it to me all the time. So, anyways, as I was wrapping up and just got in the house, the doorbell rang. Guess who it was? It was the postman. And guess what he had? Oh, look at this. This is the Numenera box set. Look at how massive this box is. This thing is massive. And yes, this is a tabletop game box set. It's killing me not to open it right now. I want to open it right now and show you guys. But I've decided to wait until Wednesday's Dungeon Masters Workshop, and I'm going to open it up live at about 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to see what's in this box set is unbelievable. Probably one of the best box sets of all time for any tabletop game. I've never played Numenera before. I don't know how the rules work. I don't know anything. All I know is a cipher is a one-use magical item. I mean, literally, that's all I know. And I know that the world is called the Ninth World or something like that. That's it. I don't know anything about Numenera. But I bought the box set because I'm a huge Monte Cook fan. And like I said, talking about Savage Worlds, I'm expanding my gaming. So this box set is going to help me learn Numenera, and therefore I'm going to open this up live Wednesday as sort of like a Dave's first look. So be there at 8:15 on Wednesday, and you're going to find out. Also, I helped kickstart a game several weeks ago called The Sixth Gun. It is sort of like I want to say it's sort of like a spin-off from Deadlands. It's a Savage Worlds setting, and it is very, very good. There was also a comic book series that ran its full life. I believe it was 50 comic books, and they started and finished it, and now they have a game called The Sixth Gun. It's a Savage Worlds setting, and I actually helped kickstart that also. And great news this morning. We got our PDFs. So I got the Player's Guide PDF, and I got the first module of that great... I mean, it's really good, guys. It uses the comic book art style for the game. I'm really excited about it, and I'm also going to be previewing that Wednesday. So that's going to be on the Dungeon Master Workshop also. So big night for... big night for a DM workshop. Also, guys, the T-shirt logo is done. Today, I am finishing and sending in the T-shirt order. So I will have you next Monday, even though I will have everything before then, but I only do this video once a week. So next Monday, I'll have more details on the shirts. You'll be able to buy them on my website. You'll also be able to buy those in the Twitch channel, and I'll also have a link down here next Monday for you. But anyways, the T-shirt logo is done, and I'm not going to show you guys until next Monday, but the sale will already have been started, so don't worry. You're going to be able to get one. And anyways, it's good. It's done. Everything is good. And we'll have all that information for you. Like I said, you're going to be able to get men's tees, women's tees, and also if you want a hoodie. But I do have to warn you, the hoodies are going to be pretty expensive, but I really can't control that. But there's going to be pullover hoodies, and there's also going to be the zipper hoodies. So that's it. So holy cow, that's a lot going on. And also, last I want to talk about the Adventurers League for Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to be doing Adventurers League, and I've actually already signed up. And I'm going to be doing games, probably to start with, I'll be doing games on Saturday nights, rotating it with my Hellfrost campaign. So this week I'll be playing Hellfrost. Next Saturday I'll be doing Adventurers League. Now, also next Monday, I will be leaving a sort of like a little bit of direction for you, and I'll talk about it more. But you're going to need to have a Wizards of the Coast DCI number. And you're also going to need to have a character already made and all that stuff. So you're going to be able to sign up on the Adventurers League site, and the first 6 people will get to play. And I'm sorry, guys, but it's just going to have to be a first come, first served basis. So, but anyways, if there's more than 5 people, I'm sure people probably will not show up sometimes. So the alternates past the 6th pretty much the 6 sign up. They'll be first come, first serve as they're there. So I'm going to be doing Adventurers League once again, and I'll be starting that next week, and I'll have more details for you in week 30. So that's a good thing. So wow, last week was a great week. Had all of the Fantasy Grounds conversions are done. I've pretty much got all of the games transferred over there. All of the characters are done now. It was a great week. Fantasy Grounds worked great. We had our Zombie Apocalypse game last week, and we also had Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. And if you guys missed those live, you can watch them in the YouTube channel here. So, all right, this week, what is going on? Wow, we've already been talking about 16 minutes already. I was hoping to get this at 15 minutes, but I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot to talk about. But anyways, guys, gals, this week, Monday, tonight, I'm going to be playing Ark on Zovia server. And it is basically, if you guys want to play Ark, this server is like high octane. I think you can get max level in about 5 minutes, and there's a lot of people on it, and it's very, very, very PvP heavy. So I'm going to give that a try tonight on Ark. So tonight, Ark, and also some Path of Exile. Next, tomorrow is Dungeons & Dragons: The Orcus Campaign. Great news, all the characters have been moved over to Fantasy Grounds, and we will have our first game tomorrow with the Orcus Campaign using Fantasy Grounds. So that'll be with Dungeons & Dragons. Next, on Wednesday, is going to be a big day. I'm going to do a little bit of prep during the afternoon, but at night, at 8 o'clock, I'm going to, about 7:30, I usually turn the stream on, and it'll be the DM workshop. Got a lot going on. Like I had already mentioned, we're going to be doing the unboxing of this Numenera box set. We're also going to be doing a couple reviews on the 6th Gun, which is the new game from Pinnacle, which is Savage Worlds, sort of like a spin-off of Deadlands. Also going to be doing a workshop. We're going to be talking about Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, the abilities, how powerful or how useless the abilities are, and different ways to roll abilities or take point buys in your D&D 5e game. So that's going to be the workshop for Wednesday. Now Thursday is going to be Savage Worlds Deadlands, or they could do some kind of time warp into maybe the 6th Gun. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So that's going to be Thursday, and that's going to be Savage Worlds Deadlands. Now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for me are pretty much going to be prep days and playing Ark and Path of Exile. So there you go, guys. That's what's going on with me in week 30 this week for July 20th to July 26th. Don't forget, guys, please feel free to leave comments down below. If you have any questions whatsoever, please. If the questions are great, I'll even put your questions out in a later, this week in tabletopping. And also, don't forget, guys, the giveaway. I'll announce the winners next Monday. Don't forget, the only 4 words that I want in this post is "I want to win." No double, triple, quadruple post. Just one. I'll delete the rest. So anyways, guys, gals, thank you very much. Thanks again for 5,000 beyond. I'll see you guys later tonight, maybe for some Ark, maybe for some Path of Exile. Also, see you guys for the games this week. Thursday is Savage Worlds Deadlands. Tuesday is D&D Orcus. Anyways, I've talked enough. I'm going out to dinner with my son. I'll see you later. Bye.